Mama June praises Anna for her positivity during her last days. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a nice day. Before we begin the video, please subscribe and give the video a thumbs up. Mama June saw her daughter, Anna Cardwell, dealing with one of the deadliest diseases ever. She battled with cancer for a few months and lost her life. While Shannon's family is still mourning the death of their favorite member, they are re-watching all of Anna's last days during the ongoing season of the franchise. Amid all this, Shannon praised her daughter for her positivity. Anna's strength and optimism left viewers in disbelief after watching the way she was handling her deadly disease. Shannon also paid tribute to her, and fans weren't able to control their tears at all. What did she say? Mama June pays tribute to Anna's strength and positivity during her last days. Mama June shocked her audience by being there for Anna Cardwell during her entire cancer battle. She used to accompany her for chemotherapy sessions and watched her condition deteriorate. Hence, it was way more difficult for her to deal with as she was actually watching her daughter living her last days. Shannon recently shared a clip from a recent episode which featured Anna joking with her. Apparently, the latter saw her mother's toes and stated that June needed to have a pedicure as soon as possible. She made some funny remarks and laughed out loud while she claimed that her toes were way better than Shannon's. Apparently, Anna was joking when her condition was evidently not stable. She was on oxygen and had a pale face. The celeb was hardly able to talk, and she didn't lose her spirit. Shannon was clearly moved by her daughter's strength. She recalled in her caption how Anna used to joke around even before her last breath. The matriarch stated that the latter was a joker despite what all she was going through. Fans weren't able to control their tears after watching this painful yet inspirational moment. Mama June says her main focus was on Anna during her cancer battle. Mama June explained in her caption that she was well aware of how badly her toes needed a pedicure. But that wasn't really important for her at that moment. The celeb was featured simply wearing socks and not going for a treatment. Shannon admitted that her toes were in a pathetic condition, but she had more important things to do during Anna's last month. Hence, she didn't really pay heed to her nails. June admitted that she really misses Anna now. She has talked about how she grieves silently these days and is still mourning the death of her daughter. However, the matriarch considers herself to be blessed as she has Caitlin by her side. Shannon feels that she is able to relive Anna's childhood. But she isn't the only one who is missing Anna. During a recent episode, viewers saw Honey Boo Boo's dilemma. Apparently, she shifted to Colorado because her entire family wanted this. But as soon as she reaches and settles down, she learns about her sister's deteriorating condition. Hence, the dynamics have become really complicated for Alana as her exams and Anna's health are colliding with each other. Keep coming back to TV season and spoilers for the latest Mama June tea. The journey of a family through grief is never linear. It twists, pauses, surges, and sometimes softens in unexpected ways. For Mama June Shannon, the heartbreaking farewell to her eldest daughter, Anna Chickadee Cardwell, was more than just a tragic ending. It was also a time of unexpected strength, profound connection, and awe-inspiring resilience. As the final chapter of Anna's life unfolded under the heavy cloud of terminal cancer, something extraordinary began to shine through: her remarkable positivity. In a world that had watched the Shannon family ride the roller coaster of reality TV, addiction recovery, reconciliation, and loss, Anna's approach to her final days became a quiet anthem of hope, one that even Mama June, in all her bravado and survival grit, could not ignore. Now, in the wake of that final goodbye, June finds herself reflecting on her daughter not with sorrow alone, but with deep admiration. For in those final moments, it wasn't the illness that defined Anna. It was her radiant, unbreakable spirit, a battle waged with grace. From the moment Anna's cancer diagnosis was made public, fans were shaken. The once bubbly child viewers had watched grow into a young mother and independent woman was now locked in a fight for her life. The odds were grim, and the path ahead offered little comfort. But instead of retreating into bitterness or despair, Anna made a choice, one that no one expected, but everyone admired. She chose joy, not in the sense of denial, but in the sense of defiance, refusing to let the disease claim her spirit, even as it ravaged her body. In every photo shared, every brief appearance. Rebuilding bonds through laughter and light. The relationship between June and Anna had not always been smooth. Years of estrangement, hard choices, and emotional distance had built a wall between them that seemed insurmountable. But facing mortality has a way of shifting perspectives. In the months leading up to Anna's passing, June made a deliberate effort to repair what had been broken. Yet what surprised her wasn't just the willingness Anna had to reconnect. It was the way she did it. There were no accusations, no bitterness. Instead, Anna welcomed June back into her life with a softness that caught her mother off guard. Even as her health declined, she cracked jokes, teased her siblings, and clung to moments of joy like rare treasures. Her laughter, even when it was quiet or fleeting, filled rooms like sunlight. It became clear to June that Anna wasn't just enduring her illness. She was choosing to live fully in every moment left. And that, more than any gesture or apology, mended June's heart. The legacy of a bright spirit. As Anna's final days grew closer, the mood in the house shifted. Hospice nurses and family members braced for the worst, expecting sorrow to dominate. But what they encountered instead was a kind of fragile peace, punctuated by stories, smiles, and even bursts of joy. Anna insisted on keeping things light. She watched her favorite shows, giggled with her daughters, and asked others how they were doing. Her kindness never waned. Even while her body failed, her soul bloomed. For June, watching her daughter face death, not with fear, but with grace, was transformational. It reshaped her understanding of strength, motherhood, and what it means to leave a legacy. Anna didn't leave behind fame, fortune, or spectacle. She left behind love, laughter, and the enduring memory of a woman who refused to let pain silence her joy. An inspiration to her sisters. Lauren Pumpkin Effard and Alana Honey Boo Boo Thompson were both deeply affected by their sister's illness. The family dynamic, often clouded by tension and reality TV drama, found unexpected clarity in those final weeks. Anna made a point of telling each sister how proud she was of them. She reassured them, lifted them, and reminded them that family was worth every messy, emotional fight. And she did it all with a kind of cheerfulness that made even the heaviest conversations a little easier to bear. Her sisters, in turn, leaned on her optimism like a lifeline. They found comfort in her calm. They laughed with her even as their hearts broke. For June, witnessing that sisterly bond, that unshakable connection rooted in love, offered a kind of redemption. In those sacred moments, she saw what she had always hoped for as a mother. Her daughters united, resilient, and loving each other fiercely. A mother transformed. Mama June has lived many lives in front of the camera. She's been a struggling mom, a reality star, a tabloid headline, a survivor of addiction, and a woman seeking redemption. But nothing, no public spectacle or personal milestone, has changed her quite like Anna's final days. Watching her daughter remain so vibrant and warm in the face of death forced June to reconsider everything. Her own regrets, her past choices, the value of time. All of it came crashing into focus. She saw, perhaps for the first time in a long time, what true courage looked like. And it didn't look like bravado or shouting matches. It looked like Anna, smiling softly while holding her daughters. It looked like her asking about everyone else's well-being while hers deteriorated. That positivity, that focus on love, broke through June's walls. It peeled back the layers of defense she'd built over years of mistakes and media scrutiny, and it left her standing in the raw truth of what mattered most, keeping Anna's light alive. In the days and weeks following Anna's passing, June found herself replaying memories like sacred tapes. The soft chuckle as Anna talked about her daughters, the gentle teasing when June tried, and failed, to cook, the sparkle in her eyes when she looked at her family, choosing joy over pain every single time. June realized that her daughter's positivity wasn't just a personal strength. It was a legacy, a light that now lived on in those she left behind. Determined not to let that light fade, June has begun looking for ways to honor her daughter's spirit. She's reportedly considering foundations in Anna's name to support cancer patients and single mothers. She's also making quieter changes, showing up more for her grandchildren, prioritizing emotional presence over performance, and finding moments of joy in the everyday. Those small shifts may never make headlines, but they're the clearest evidence yet that Anna's positivity continues to ripple outward, changing lives one heart at a time. The public's heartfelt response. As the story of Anna's bravery and optimism became public, fans were deeply moved.